Ta-da! So here's Crick, fully kit this time. And he's a warrior cleric, and he also has an interesting passive that wasn't shown in the trailer. Is that he can double up the potency that cleric receives. So most of the skill he has is pretty normal. They are damaging skill, but from what I've seen, Crick is not a DPS, okay? His DPS is very low. 419 attack at 6 star is the equivalent of 354 attack at 5 star, which is essentially thinking he almost has the exact same attack stat as Scarecrow. This is his main nuke, 2-hit single target, 210 power at max boost double cast, also hit staff and hit light. Don't expect him to be the main damage dealer though, like just expect him to be like a bonus damage dealer. His main AoE is a 3-hit, at max boost is a 5-hit, 3-hit staff that hits sword and light. And then he also has a skill right here, which is like Padlock EX in that give all front row allies a staff attack to do 1 extra shield hit. The skills right here synergize very well with Media, because Media is a 2-hit staff follow-up every single time you attack the weakness, so this is like a 4-hit staff. Like every single time if she has like this and is hitting their weakness. You do have a 3-hit AoE option that inflict debuff, you also have some damage up buff, and he also has a guard hit like Oberic, where he will take damage reduction and he will guard for 1 allies. His EX skill is a 3-hit that also inflict debuff like his normal skill, but this one can double cast, and you only need to wait for turn 3 to use this. His passive, the first one is a basic skill, so he counts as a cleric even though he's a warrior. Second is soul and stat damage up and also damage cap up. Third one is this one is a follow-up attack whenever anyone in the front row or in the back row do something. And I forgot to mention this, but the one in the front has to be a cleric for this passive to work, so it's kind of limiting. Your role partner has to be a cleric for Crick to do any AoE attack, so... And this one we haven't seen yet in this trailer is any potency on any cleric on your team, if a cleric receives a barrier or a potency buff, it will get double. So if Terminus use his ultimate, which is grant 50% potency up to everyone until everyone on your team, all cleric will get 100% instead. It's kind of funny because if you use this with Rinyu EX, right, then Rinyu will give 200% potency to a cleric, so someone, I guess, Media would benefit from this. Emil would also benefit from this. He's a dog attacker, and he's gonna do like a lot more damage with this. And also, since Crick himself, right, he also has a form of potency up. His ultimate grant HP barrier and potency up. So now I was wondering why it's only give 50% is because his potency up is already, like, will get double because of his passive anyway. So his ultimate, do a 1-hit sword, 750 power, grant HP barrier to yourself, which it's nice that you don't die, I guess, and 100% potency up for himself total because he is a cleric technically. And then lastly, his A4 is if yourself has HP barrier, grant 20% potency up. And also grant HP barrier at start of battle, which is honestly isn't really that useful. You rather like this much more stronger A4 artifact, A4 accessory and also artifact for you to equip, so if I were to conclude on Crick, okay, is that he's okay, he's not anything special. Like compared to the other Sacred Knight here, which is Media. Media is much more useful, right? Because you can use Media everywhere. And on Statin she is useful too, because any attacker can trigger her follow-up stab attack. With Crick, you only trigger 1 of that per turn. It's only a one time per turn only. Or rather 2 times per turn you use your ultimate with the 200% thing. And not only that, Crick doesn't really work well in a general team. Like the main team was like usually Potter's Kindness, Tiziano, Media. But he do work well on a cleric team or a staff DPS team especially. But stat DPS are decent now, but they lack one thing. They lack someone who do really great stat DPS. I can think of Media is like also like pretty good because she has a higher base attack than Crick, which is 471. And she do have like a 360 at max boost, but you need like more than that. Like you need to have someone to do like 2000% potency power for you to like rival, like to be somewhere close to the level of what Potter's team is doing right now. So as much as everyone like Crick isn't like at all of a must pull. Like you're gonna pull for one of the Sacred Knights, okay, right? Then Media is still the better one with her follow-up attack. Quick follow-up attack is very limited, and his passive that grants double potency after Cleric doesn't have any useful Cleric to take advantage of that yet. So for now, we keep waiting until we get a better Cleric, I guess.